Welcome back, everybody. We are here with another unboxing, trying to get through all the stuff that's been waiting for me since I've been gone. And this one is going to be the Wurkkos TD04. See, we've got the XHP 50 LED. Mine's somewhere in this range for the temperature. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked to check this out. So let's get into it. All right, so let's see what we got here. This is your standard, there we go, made in China. This is your standard Wurkkos box. Looks like all my other Wurkkos boxes. This is the TD04, like I already said. Here we go. XHP 50D, high. 5700K to 6000K. And let's just go ahead and get it open because that's what everybody's here for. Got a user manual, paperwork, got a charging cable. Oh, okay, USB-C. Okay, all right. We'll give you a pass for now. Got a lanyard and nothing else. Okay, get that box out of the way. Get out of here. All right, let's see what this is first. Thank you for choosing Wurkkos. Unscrew the tail cap, battery tube, remove the insulation stickers. Okay, so that's your basic how to get it started, just like most flashlights. So here we go. Here is the TD04 user manual. Pause if you want to read any of this. I like that their manual is just one long piece of paper. It's kind of a pain whenever you open up one of these and it opens up like a storybook that you think is going to be in on legal paper. Okay, so, all right, we've got our tech specs here. So I'll keep that open as we're looking over this and going through it. Here is our TD04. Man, this is, that's heavy. I shouldn't say heavy, but it's substantial. It feels good. We've got a USB-A to USB-C charging cable because Wurkkos generally has an external charging port somewhere on their flashlights, as we do with that one. And here is our lanyard. It's got a nice little lanyard. Just for the purposes of this video, we'll go ahead and slide this bad boy on here so we can just get a good picture of how they intend this flashlight to look. So there we go. And there is your TD04. Done. No, I'm just kidding. So what we'll do now is go ahead and do our normal. I'm moving my lighting over just a little because it's getting right in my face. All right, so here we go. See how much this bad boy weighs. 5.6 ounces. I'm not sure. I'm assuming this comes with a battery. Wurkkos is usually pretty good about that. Let's see real fast. Okay, it does. And there's the remove sticker. We'll go ahead and just take that off. All right, so that is 5.6 ounces with the battery that it comes with. Go ahead and get that out of the way. And get this little remove sticker. Get out of here. Okay. And we are just at 5.5 total length. So this is a decent sized flashlight. This isn't, it's not a small one by any means. We got an orange peel reflector. Looks like we got some kind of coating on the glass. We'll look at the specs here in just a second, but you can definitely tell with this lighting. Look at that. There you go. You can see. Nice. Looks like it's got some kind of something on there. A little bit of knurling on the tail switch. Not too bad. Not too bad. Got a weird design underneath it. It's kind of cool. The thing about Wurkkos, and if you own any Wurkkos lights, or several, they do a pretty good job on knurling. And what I mean by that is, it is aggressive, but it's not super aggressive, but it looks good. Like it always looks like it belongs on the flashlight. Like we have these cool revolver cylinder patterns going on the back and the front, which looks really good, complements. You got what we'll say this is vertical patterns, and then you got horizontal patterns, and it all just kind of flows, and you just, based on where the horizontal is in between the verticals, you can just kind of tell where your hand's supposed to be. And I don't know, it always looks good. It's visually appealing, and I really like the matte finish they do on these. You know, they're good at that. So let's see, while we're looking at the flashlight. So the emitter, okay, yeah, we already went over that. That's kind of interesting. It looks like the specs say we have a smooth reflector. That is not the case. That is a orange peel reflector. 121-700. Oh, it's a 21-700. Okay, I thought that was an 18-650. PWM circuit. This is aluminum. Toughened mineral glass lens, IP68, water resistant, and it does have mode memory, reverse polarity protection. I don't see anything else that I need to know. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn it on. As we can see, right here and here, we do have a tail switch and we do have a button switch. So, yeah, I think turn it on in the back and then cycle through on the front. Okay. What about if I hold? Nothing. That's interesting. Okay, so we got what? Moonlight, low, medium, high? I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Double tap? Turbo? Okay. All right, took me a second. Man, you know, you're sitting here and you're playing with all these different flashlights, especially like today when I'm going through the stuff that's in the mail and I'm trying to catch up and do my unboxings and my videos, and everything's like all different and all the UIs are all different, and yeah, okay, you get it. So let's bust out the flashlight so that I'm able to read these instructions, because you know it's kind of dark in here. This is a good use right here. So tail switch, single press on and off. While off, double click the tail switch to activate turbo. Oh. While off, double click the tail switch to activate turbo. Oh, you don't click it. It's not a click, it's a double half press. Okay, well there you go. Double half press. All right, so if anybody is, you know, picks up this light and reads, you don't double click. Double click just turns it off. On, off. Okay, now that we got that out of the way. Side switch, while on, single click to cycle through eco, low, medium, and high. While on, double click to activate turbo. We figured that out. While on, triple click to activate strobe. We are not going to do that. Well, okay, strobe warning for anybody who wants to. We'll just test it, make sure it works. Strobe warning. 1, 2, 3, and oh. It is like an SOS strobe. That's cool. Okay. Oh, to cycle through strobe, SOS, and beacon. Okay. 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 Let's see. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Double click. Huh. Beacon. Neat. Police. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Easy enough. While off, hold the side switch and click the tail switch at the same time to activate eco. Hold. Okay, so to put it in eco mode, you hold and click. And that's your moonlight. That could be easier. That's a little two-handed operation there. That could be a little easier. We'll continue here. It does have a tactical mode. So we go from, we just did the stepped mode stuff. And then there's your tactical mode. So we're not gonna mess around too much with the modes right now, because this is just, like I said, this is the unboxing. I'll play with that later on. So we are in eco mode. You know what? It didn't tell me how to get to moonlight though. Unfortunate. I'm gonna say that, because eco mode is 20 lumens. So I'm gonna say Okay, so you know what? So if I do this, that's eco. So let's see what eco looks like. Okay, let's turn this off. Okay, so this okay, I think these directions are a little backwards. So this looks more like 20 lumens to me, which is your turn it on, cycle, 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 your base. That definitely looks like 20 lumens. If I turn this off, hold this down, and then turn it on, that looks like, you know, the 1 lumen. That looks like, that may even be a little bright for 1 lumen, but that looks like moonlight to me. Turning this to the base, that looks like eco. So I'm gonna say the instructions might be a little backwards. This looks like eco, low, medium, high, double click. There's your 3000 lumen turbo. And that's what I'm gonna say I think that this is. And hey, it even mode memories the turbo. It's kind of scary. So aside from the directions being a little wonky, you know, that's whatever. It might be a translation thing, so we'll give it a pass on that. But there you go. You got to watch me fiddle around and try to figure this out, and that's what I'm here for. All right, so let's see here. Now, when we go to charge, should have a yes. Okay, so I'm red. So that means my remaining, good God, I can't say anything today. That means my remaining power level is roughly 25-ish%-ish. If it flashes red, that means it's less than 25%. It'll turn orange from 50% to 75%, and then green when it's 75 or higher. So there you go. There's your light indicators there. And actually, you know what? I like the battery. I like this charging door. I've gotten a couple Wurkkos in the past where it's extremely easy to open the door and it just kind of slides back in there easy. And it just kind of makes you think, you know, they have this waterproof rating, but if that door fails, you know, it's probably gonna kill your charging port. If that charging port was waterproof, I'd imagine they wouldn't have a door on it. So this one feels good. This is pretty tight. And you know, the one or two examples that I have that are kind of questionable whether the door would stay sealed or not, it could just be a, you know, defect in that particular unit. So no biggie. This one feels good. So we'll go with that. All right, let's get in here now. So we've got our Wurkkos 21700 battery, 5000 milliamps. And yes, does not have a charging port, so I like that. Not a button top, I like that. And everything on the inside looks pretty good. I mean, I don't see anything that I hate so far. UI is a little different. Just getting into that 20 lumen mode's a little different. To be honest, holding this down and pressing this, you know, I don't know. Will it mode memory that? No, it will not. So it will not, you cannot do mode memory on the eco mode. It'll just go back to low, right? Is that where we're at? Yeah, okay. So will not do mode memory of the Moonlight. That's kind of a bummer because, you know, a lot of people really like using Moonlight. And if you pull this out of your pocket, if someone's going to keep this in their pocket, this is pretty, it's kind of substantial. Hold on, let's see. Let's grab, what do I got that's readily available? Ah, yes. All right, we'll grab this. So I have the Olight Javelot Mini, which is a thrower of a thrower. And you can see here, it's a little bit bigger than that. Now, in circumference diameter wise, it's definitely not. This gives you a nice example of what a smooth reflector is. This is not a smooth reflector. But it's big, you know, it's kind of big. So a one-handed operation of Moonlight would be kind of nice, especially if you're doing something and you're walking through the house. You don't want to wake up everybody in the house. But then again, 20 lumens ain't that bright either. So like I said, I'm not going to gripe about it. I'm just having to two-hand to put it into a mode. Not the biggest fan of that. But that's about the only thing that just let me, I can't stress this enough. Just opening it up, reading it and trying it, that's my only gripe so far. In practice, may not be that bad. So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. We'll leave that open-ended until I get some carry time with this, and then, you know, some full review fuel. So I think that's going to wrap this one up, guys. This was the unboxing. Thank you so much to Wurkkos for sending this in for me to take a look at. I will link this down below. This is the Wurkkos TD04. The link that I put will be to their website that they have provided for me. So, I mean, I'm sure you can find their stuff all over the place, but make sure just to stop by the website and just check out their website. You know, they're supporting the channel, helping us bring content. So, you know, show some love, show some love. Thank you guys. Yeah, let's wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, checking out the video. I really, really appreciate it. If you like the content, you know, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll catch you on the next one.